Hello, everyone. This is Lunch and Learn with SAAVI Services for the Blind. My name is Kgomez, and I'm the Rehabilitation Counselor for SAAVI. I'm here today to talk with you about increasing your mental well-being during the COVID-19 crisis. Right now is kind of a crazy time in the world, and it's easy to start to panic, start to feel sad because we're separated from our loved ones, from our friends. We're no longer able to go to classes like we normally do. We're no longer able to go to work like we do. Everybody's working from home, doing classes remotely. This is a huge change for everybody, and it's important to do what we can for ourselves to help ourselves feel better about what's going on. So some of the ways that we can increase our mental well-being during these times is to limit how much media, the news, all of the negative news, death tolls, infection rates, all of those things. Limit how much of that information we're taking in on a daily basis. It's really easy to sit and listen to the TV or watch the TV and have that information fed to you all day long. If we do that, then our chances of not feeling well mentally and starting to panic or have anxiety will increase. So allow yourself to get a little bit of that information, but then distance yourself from it. It says life. So it's real important to limit the amount of news that you're watching. Limit the amount of negative impact that you're allowing this to have on your mental well-being. In addition to limiting that, you can also do things like going outside, taking a walk, even just going and sitting outside, getting some fresh air and sunlight can help. Close your eyes and be mindful of what you're hearing, what you're smelling, all of the things around you. Some of us have been going outside and listening to the birds, and we don't normally find ourselves outside in our normal daily life because we're all in the office or in school, and we don't take time to appreciate those things. So go outside, enjoy nature. Also, if you've got pets, take time to enjoy your pets. One of my favorite things is to spend time with my dog and see how happy he is that I'm home. Other things that you can do is include meditation in your daily life. When you wake up in the morning, just take a few minutes to close your eyes, lay or sit in silence, and just focus on your breathing. Focus on each breath going in and out of your body. Allow yourself to really embrace the calm feeling of meditation. Allow yourself 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to start your day that way. It really makes a difference in the rest of your day. And if you feel yourself getting anxious or overwhelmed throughout the day, step away from what you're doing and take a minute to just breathe. Whether that's going into a different room that's more quiet or going outside, take the time to just be with yourself, be quiet, and breathe, and focus on your breathing. Do we have any questions? everyone. I see we have a few visitors. Thank you for joining in. If anybody has any questions or comments, go ahead and feel free to type them in the comment section. I'd also like to share some information about getting virtual counseling. A lot of people don't realize that there are services out there for obtaining counseling when you are stuck at home, during the stay-at-home order. There's many different services that offer virtual counseling, whether it's over FaceTime, over Zoom, or just via the telephone. There's a lot of services out there, and you can search the internet. You can also contact your health insurance provider, and they can help you get linked up with a virtual counseling provider. There are lots of different online support groups that you can attend. There's online support groups for just about everything. Whether it's about blindness, whether it's just about, simple feelings of not knowing what to do with yourself in this time. There's support groups for depression. There's support groups for all different types of mental health disorders. Anything you can think of, there's a support group out there online for it. Another great resource that I would like to share with you is an app called Headspace. This is a really popular app that I have quite a few clients using, and it helps you with mindfulness, and it's focused on including meditation in your life. When you download the app, you can go on and listen to guided meditations. It gives you instructions, like I said, on how to include meditation in your life and how to embrace it so that it really works for you. Many people think that meditation has to be this long drawn out process and all the bells and chants and spa music and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be. Meditation can simply be just sitting with yourself in silence and breathing and being mindful of the breath. Do we have any questions? Okay, so one of the questions we had was, how do you go about making time for yourself during this stay-at-home order? Well, it's really important for those of us who are going to school or those of us who are working. It can be really easy to become overwhelmed with the amount of work that we have to do. And it's really important to take the time for yourself. So schedule it into your day. Even if it's just a 5-minute break, walk away from your computer, walk away from the TV, walk away from the radio. Whatever media you have going on, walk away just for a few minutes and breathe. That's really the best thing you can do for yourself. It helps clear your mind, and it helps you be mindful of your mental well-being and your needs in the moment. Are there any other questions? Thank you for the comment on my hair. Okay. In this day and age, with all of the technology, all of the apps, all of the AI devices, Like we have Alexa, we have Google, we have all of these different things. I know that on Alexa, there's different guided meditations that you can download. I think they're called skills or something like that. But if you just look into the different technologies that you have, you'll find that there's so many different ways to go about increasing your mental well-being very simply. If you have any specific questions and you don't want to comment here on the Facebook Live feed, feel free to email me. It's in the information there that was posted in the beginning. It's Kgomez at SAAVI.us, and I'll be happy to respond to any of your emails there. Do we have any other questions at this time? Okay, so the last thing I think I want to touch on would be thought stopping. Oftentimes in times like these, where we have a lot of negative information coming in, it's important to control our thoughts. Many people just kind of let the thoughts come in and allow the emotions to kind of overtake themselves. There's a technique called thought stopping, and a very simple or simplified way to do it is as you identify you have a negative thought coming into your mind, you breathe in deep through your nose and you say stop as you're breathing out. And then you have to replace that negative thought with something positive and something creating forward momentum. So for instance, if you're having a thought about, oh, I'm so scared to go outside, I just want to go outside and get some fresh air, but I'm afraid I'll get sick. Breathe in, stop, and then tell yourself, I'm safe to go outside as long as I'm social distancing. If it makes me feel more comfortable to put on a mask or a bandana, I'm safe. It will be okay. Doing a technique like this, it takes practice. It takes repetition. It is something that you need to put into place throughout your day. But eventually, with practice and over time, your thought patterns are going to change and your thinking will become more positive. And you'll be able to have more control over what's going on in your mind and helping your overall mental well-being. Are there any more questions? All right, everyone. I thank you for tuning in to Lunch and Learn. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, Kgomez at SAAVI.us. All right, have a great day, everyone.